Nicole here, and I'm just continuing the little series on Australian movies to watch. A while ago, one of my students asked for some recommendations for Australian movies to watch so that they can learn about the Australian culture, hear the Australian accent, and maybe learn some Australian slang, some Australian vocabulary. And yeah, I was happy to share some Australian movies, and I've already talked about a few if you look back on the previous videos. Today, I'm going to talk about another one, and it's called Crocodile Dundee. Have you heard of that? It's probably one of the most famous Australian movies all over the world because it is so typically Australian. It is so stereotypically Australian, you know. All the Australian stereotypes about what we wear, how we talk, where we live, they're all in this movie. So Crocodile Dundee is quite a famous movie with the actor Paul Hogan, and it's about a man, a really relaxed, cool Aussie who lives in the outback, okay, not in the city. He lives in the outback, in the bush, with, you know, all the animals and the snakes and the crocodiles and all of that. And it's a story about, I suppose, his experience. A reporter comes from America a journalist comes from America to find out a bit about him and his way of life. And she follows him through his adventures through the bush, you know, with the crocodiles and living, you know, in a tent. And it's really, really funny. And eventually these two fall in love. Which is beautiful, and she takes him to New York, or Los Angeles, I can't remember, to America, and it's the story of how he survives, I suppose, the big city after always just being by himself in the bush with his dog and the crocodiles. So it's called Crocodile Dundee, and if you ask any Australian person, they will immediately tell you about this film and about how funny it is and about how the typical Australian is not like this at all. However, it's a great movie to watch. The language is not so difficult, so I'm sure that you would understand. And more importantly, if you do want to learn a little bit about the Australian culture and our funny sense of humour, this is the movie for you. Anyway, everyone, go and watch Crocodile Dundee. It's a little old. I think it's from the late 80s, early 90s, okay? So don't be shocked when you start watching it because there's no special effects. It's just good old-fashioned Aussie film, Aussie comedy. Go and enjoy Crocodile Dundee. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye.